Almighty and the founding father of the nation.
Yes, sir. So that's
Sir,
why
maybe
one of the
Almighty has
questions,
sent you in the form of his blessings to us, so that we are becoming successful.
Sir, we all are equal, sir. No blessing. Frankly telling, we have to. If we will not collaborate, whatever the clarion call of Prime Minister towards self-reliance on technology, not be possible. Without collaboration, nothing can possible, sir. We are organizing one innovation roundtable in collaboration with the US government on 1st of September.
Sir.
So, and this is one of the very interesting program we are doing under Indo-US S&T cooperation. And actually, I will send you the link also. And because this is a physical program we are organizing, the US Consulate General, US IP Education Advisor, all around 6 officials from US government are coming on 1st of September.
Oh, okay.
We are trying to bringing all university leader, academia, institution, how we can converge and connect with industry, and that's our mandate. And we are doing our best. I'm just sharing the this thing for you also for your information.
Yes. Thank you, bro.
You planned it in the last year, no, sir?
Yeah. We planned it last year. It was cancelled because of COVID. Now these US people has taken a Moderna vaccine, na? So they have more confidence than us. So now they are physically coming here. You plan, if you want to host, we will organize in this there also at Bangalore, and I have sent the details, sir. Have a look in WhatsApp to you.
Yes, sir.
You can share to honorable principal also.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We have invited many vice chancellor of some of the university locally, including the education secretary of government of Andhra Pradesh, and many industry leaders are coming. Those who are bringing innovative technology to the market, and also startup. And this is an innovation roundtable to share the challenges, opportunities, and also how they can get collaboration and part of US activity under US Indo-US S&T cooperation. And you know, US government has very well defined S&T cooperation for research and development in various sectors.
Okay.
I shared with you, sir. Have a look and share to the
principal.
Yes.
Even the Times of India cover full page about our activity 3 days back.
Oh.
That is also I shared with you.
Yes, sir.
Even they have emphasized about industry academia conclave also.
Principal sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes.
Sahu sir, can we proceed?
Yeah, I am at your disposal.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Samma madam, over to you now.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to all the participants and the speaker. With the kind consent of the principal and the convener, we are starting today's session of AICTE sponsored 1-week SCTP program. I take this as a privilege to introduce today's speaker of the session, Dr. Vijay Kumar Sahu, Regional Manager and Head, NRDC, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Intellectual Property Facilitation Center, Technology and Innovation Support Center, National Research Development Corporation. Dr. Vijay Kumar Sahu is a technology, intellectual property and innovation management professional in academics, training and profession. Dr. Sahu has more than 15 years of work experience and earned his MPhil and PhD from Jawaharlal Nehru Center, University, New Delhi, specialized in intellectual property rights and technological capabilities with special references to biotechnology innovation to India. Presently, Dr. Sahu is heading Intellectual Property Facilitation Center and Technology and Innovation Support Center at Visakhapatnam, NRDC, Government of India. Recently, Dr. Sahu received National IP Awards from Government of India as the Best Technology Innovation Support Center in contributing IP and innovation for the year 2020. Dr. Sahu also received IP Excellence Award from World IP Forum for the year 2021 for IP education and training and innovation management. Dr. Sahu also was conferred and received Global IP Convention Awards by GIPC during 12th Global IP Convention and ASCHOM and IPTSE Award respectively for the promotion of IP facilitation and innovation management. He was considered as 100 IP leaders from India by World IP Forum for the year 2018. Dr. Sahu was invited as a keynote speaker of United Nations US UNESCO EdTech 2018 on IP innovation in education curriculum. He has facilitated and managed many patents, trademarks, design, copyright, and other IP to various universities, startups, MSMEs, PSUs, and transferred and commercialized many lab-scale technologies, various startups, MSMEs, and industries. He has coordinated and organized so far more than 400 national and international seminars, workshops, and conferences on IP innovation and technology transfer and cooperation in the country, and provided more than 700 lectures on entrepreneurship, innovation, IP technology commercialization, and management. He is also managing the IP and innovation of various PSUs like RINL, NALCO, AMTZ, NMDC, OFB, BML, and many more. Dr. Sahu coordinated a Government of India task force study under DSIR on innovation policies in China, Korea, and Taiwan, implication for India, and also visited many countries. He is also guest faculty of IP and technology management and mentor of many prominent institutions and university technology business incubators in the country. He is a mentor and nodal officer for IP of STPI, Government of India, New Generation Entrepreneurship Program. Dr. Sahu is an adjunct professor as well as a visiting professor and PBI mentor of various universities in India and abroad. Dr. Sahu is also a member of AICTE, Institutional Innovation Council of various universities, engineering colleges, and academia in the country. Dr. Sahu advises and provides mentoring support on startup activities and establishment of innovation centers in academia in India. Sir, on behalf of the management, principal, HOD, staff and student of the Oxford College of Engineering, Department of Biotechnology, we welcome you and we are very delighted to have you as our session speaker for today, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I may request our principal, Dr. Kamil, to kindly speak a few words on this occasion.
Most respected guest of today's program, Dr. Sahu from NRDC Visakhapatnam, and Dr. Manjunath, HOD of Biotechnology Department, and the faculty members and participants. Very good morning to all. So today, that is after having some words with Dr. Sahu, that is we have got some energy because he's having that much of positive attitude and an energetic person. Because while speaking itself, he told that we have got the that is award from Government of India. That is today morning only I have got it, and even he showed us. And also that is a person with the kind of attitude that he is giving equal respect to all the human beings. So nowadays it is very difficult to find a people that too he is in such a position, he is respecting people. So that's why he is like this, and we are very fortunate to have you with us today morning, sir. That is on the 1 week SCTP sponsored by AICTE in the topic of startup driven bio-innovation and IoT for sustainable agri-tech. So on the last day, that is, you have been with very energetic. So definitely we are very eager to hear your words. So because of that, definitely will enrich ourselves, and also the initiation taken by you, the MOU with our institute, that is Oxford College of Engineering with NRDC, you have initiated. So definitely we'll try to that is do our best. That is on the mutual benefit. That is, you have shared one paper cutting in that you have told that there is 226 patents and 75 trademarks in 3 years. So you have supported. So definitely next year, if you put like this, some of the patents definitely based on our college also. So it will increase more. So that kind of assurance in this morning. I would like to thank you all, and once again, that is, I would like to welcome on behalf of the management and myself and all wholeheartedly to our campus through virtual mode, sir. Thank you for your presence, and we are very much eager to hear your words. And with this, I would like to thank you all for the opportunity given to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words. I may now request Dr. Sahu, sir, to kindly take over the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your kind introduction. It is a privilege for me, and also respected principal, respected Professor Manjunath, and also the Oxford fraternity for giving me a opportunity for second time. So today is the last game, I mean last over of the game, and I am the last batsman. So don't expect many things from me, but certainly we can mitigate and we can do something out of box. So as Professor Principal sir told that in the humanity, in the humankind, if will not behave properly, if will not connect properly, what is the use of humanity? We are for a short span of time. We have to make the difference, create benchmark so that next generation will remember us. That's today we have the founding. I mean, I will say the father of Indian scientific technological innovation. The people president, Dr. Kalam, is well known. So we may not be Dr. Kalam, but we will do something best for our society, for our next generation. And thank you for giving me. And please allow me to share my PPT. I hope my PPT is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is visible.
Okay, there is some disturbance. Kindly mute. Okay, and time to time I used to speak Professor Manjunath, and also this initiative certainly important because STTP is need of the hour to connect the dot and also building capacity of our technical manpower at the end of the day. When we showcase our activity as a educational institution, we have to showcase what are the innovative potential of our professor, researcher, scientist. And today that is the need of the hour to strengthen National Innovation Index. And you know, Indian Innovation Index globally, we are very, very poor. You know, our rank is 48 rank. And so it is our collective effort and we can do the best. And this year, the Global Innovation Index will be coming very soon. I think 28 September of this month, the Global Innovation Index will come. And I hope we will go to certainly a good position from 48 ranks to some good rank we are expecting. But this kind of program certainly build the capacity, confidence, collaboration, cooperation, and coordination. So we need to create 5C, and that is the need of the hour, particularly when we are talking about biotechnology or biotechnology innovation. So friends, we are in a changing paradigm of innovation ecosystem. And you know, Government of India came out with many policy flagship program. We have New Education Policy 2020. We have National Innovation Startup Policy 2019. We have National Intellectual Property Policy. So all this policy came is to reform, to perform and transform. And Indian academia particularly, we are lacking for that when we are talking about research and development in contract research, collaborative research, grant-in-aid research. And we have 900, I think more than 900 university, more than 12,000 engineering college, more than 40,000 general college. But the index, what we have been seeing in the global arena is very, very poor. So we need to create that ecosystem of the way we talked about University of Oxford, the way came out with a vaccine, and that vaccine today has manufactured by the Serum Institute of India. That is the beauty of building academia industry collaboration for bio innovation and entrepreneurship. And friends, at this challenging time of COVID also, we have many leader came out with the innovative idea, particularly in the tracing, testing, and treating of COVID-19. At the same time, the theme of the program of this FDP, STTP is completely connecting the bio-innovation, IoT, and that too for agriculture sector. And Indian agriculture sector, being a son of a farmer, I know the pain, agony of a farmer as far as the technological use to the grassroots level, at the village level, as far as the use of this technology is concerned. So it is a high time for all of us to join hand and make the difference. So I'll start with the quote of Lord Buddha: if you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. And all this flagship program already we knows, but certainly I'll quote some of the great scholar, those who have plays a very important role in education, cognitive education, and also psychology of education. I'll quote Jean Piaget on quote: the principal goal of education is to create men who are capable of doing new things, not simply of repeating what other generations have done. Men who are creative, inventive, and discover. Today they are playing the game in the international system of innovation. And I like to quote our own Director General, former Director General and Secretary of DSIR, Government of India, Dr. Maselkar, on quote: education disseminate known knowledge, research convert money into knowledge, innovation convert knowledge into money. So friends, we have to change our attitude. We have to change our perception in the changing paradigm of ecosystem of innovation. And when we are talking about innovation, biotechnology, that one biotechnology, India is the one of the emerging player on biotechnology. So how we can strengthen our system of innovation at university level, institutional level, certainly that will build the capacity regionally and regional innovation ecosystem, and also connect to the national innovation ecosystem. So friends, already many of my speaker might have talked about patent, and the dream of the Prime Minister is to innovate, patent, produce, and prosper. And these 4 steps will lead the nation toward faster economic development. So, you know, there is a paradigm shift through innovation, and my topic is closely connected to the bio innovation, but and also IoT. As per the theme, I would like to just quote and apprise you, because you are all well known, and you know about subject, you know about the research, innovation, and activity and education on this subject. But I would like to apprise you and inform you what is the situation and what is the foresight study talks about this sector particularly. So we are in a industry 4.0 economy, that is called the economy of artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchain, machine learning. So as per the Niti Aayog report in 2019, around 46% of the workforce will be engaged in entirely new jobs that do not exist today, or will be deployed in a job that have radically changed skill set. So artificial intelligence to boost the Indian annual growth rate by 1.3% by 2035, Niti Aayog 2019. And also there is a report from recent Parliamentary Committee of Intellectual Property Rights, Rajya Sabha report in 2021, and the report says that it has been estimated that benefit of from AI related innovation, if drawn in an optimal manner, would add USD 957 billion by 2035 to the Indian economy. However, in order to extract benefit from AI, revisiting IPR legislation and implementing a strong IPR framework is desirable. So friends, I hope you have got a clear picture of the Government of India and also the Niti Aayog, but we have to be ready, and we have to be ready to accept the changing paradigm so that we can keep our pace in the global economy and the innovation in this area. And there is a opportunity, and collaboration is one of the most important and secret weapon for any institution to showcase their beauty in the knowledge economy today. So before going to my topic, I will just like to give a glimpse about the startup and stand up India, the entrepreneurship, what the theme talked about the startup, and these are the startup activities and startup institutional ecosystem, and also startup sector wise in the I mean technology sector wise, and certainly the IoT plays a very important role and major role, particularly in the percentage of advanced tech startup, particularly the report of NASSCOM 2018, which is published in 2020. So IoT has taken a place and marginally more percentage as far as the advanced tech startup in India today. So this is some of the glimpses I thought I should share with you as far as where we stand as per the startup and startup ecosystem in India. So friends, navigating the new business, particularly for a startup, for an entrepreneur, for a MSME, is the future is foggy. And you know, it is the high time for a startup to protect intangible asset before venturing to the market. Before and also the startup entrepreneur must do a freedom to operate study before venturing the product to the market. And also there is issues of regulatory issues, you know, for each product, each process sector wise, you have to do a due diligence because the product is coming to the market. What is the impact? What is the health impact, environmental impact, biological impact, societal impact? So many challenges are there. So in that we have to look into that aspect and connect the dot and mitigate the challenge. So in that, I like to quote the young chap from my, I think I will say from my place only, from Odisha, Ritesh Agrawal, and he came from a very humble family, and now he is the CEO of OYO. And on quote, starting early is one of the best thing an entrepreneur can do, because when you begin, the limitation and risk are minimum, and the failure along the way has a lot to teach. So many people, many scholar talks about startup, but this is one of the startup leaders talked about entrepreneurship as far as the risk management and risk assessment and mitigating the challenge. So with that, today technology plays a very important role, and that too biotechnology has plays a significant role. And some of the industry at Bangalore, and you know that also they are playing a great role to the nation and mitigating the nation the challenge today what we are going through. And that is the role of biotechnology and entrepreneurship in bio innovation. But at the same time, we have to see the creativity, invention, innovation, and respect to the inventor and innovator and benefit sharing. So today technology play a key role in responding, recovering, and redesigning any kind of challenge what we are going through. Friends, I like to talk about a small history of Indian innovation ecosystem and academia industry collaboration as far as when we are talking about bio innovation. So I think by seeing this photograph, you might have recalled your young age, your childhood, Amul baby spray or Amul spray. So this is one of the beautiful entrepreneurship today. I mean, in the history of Indian innovation ecosystem, particularly in the infant food sector. So we fondly remember this baby food when because we at that days, I think Dr. Manjunath and principal sir also very well remember their old young age, and when there was a scarcity of my mother milk, even I had a very fond memory of this Amul baby spray. But nobody knows how this Amul spray came to the market, and we are the people mitigated the challenge of our childhood in getting another milk and infant food during our early age. So this is nothing but a bio innovation from an institution called CFTRI. They have developed from a buffalo milk, and although buffalo milk is not digestible, but it has properly there is a addition of DL methionine to the product to help enhance the nutrition profile and optimum growth and development of the infant. And that process transferred to Kaira District Milk Producer Union, and those who are producing around 20,000, more than 20,000 ton every year, and many million infant are mitigating the challenge. And that is the beauty of the innovation and entrepreneurship, and also respect to IP and creativity and invention and benefit sharing. So I always talk bringing Lakshmi and Saraswati together, and that is nothing but bringing Lakshmi and Saraswati together. Institution role is not only teaching. Institution role is to inspiring innovation, inculcate innovation, connecting the dot, connecting MSME startup of the region, so that small is always beautiful, and many big things came from a small heart, and that's we need to create, and that's we need to establish, and we must be an enabling ecosystem. And I'm certainly compliment you, because last 3-4 months the way you are organizing such kind of program, very innovative program, and that's on the heart of a people, because this program digitally we are doing, and certainly we may do physically also, and we can create such impact to the society at large. So that's intellectual property plays an important role bringing academia and industry together, because intellectual property created in academia, because knowledge created in manifested in academia, and that knowledge must be acknowledged, and we have to respect IP, leverage IP, protect IP, and also commercialize IP, because from that commercialization many process and product will come. That too in biotechnology we need a longest gestation period for that, so IPR right must be there as far as the right of the inventor, innovator, and researcher and benefit sharing. So friends, we had a very tough time during the month of second wave of COVID. We lost many of our known faces, friends, relatives, many people. But at that time, there was a hope from DRDO in mass that they have developed 2DG drug that is useful for the COVID patient, and that is nothing but the IP created by INMAS, and that was transferred to Dr. Reddy for manufacturing. And many of my friends, relative called me to get this drug and also mitigated the challenge. So that is nothing but the bio innovation and creativity, and that is mitigating the challenge at this challenging time. So other than this, I would like to give you some of the example how we are bringing Lakshmi and Saraswati together, and how we are creating an opportunity of opportunity for bio innovation in entrepreneurship. And you can see right to me the scientist along with her the PhD scholar are standing, and we were transferring one technology developed from process for the production of gluten from marine chlorophycin algae, and that was patented because that is the hard work of the researcher and scientist of the biotechnology department of one of the National Institute of Ocean Technology at Chennai, and that is their hard work, that is the creativity. They have got funding support for that research and development, and there is a invention and innovation, and that innovation has a potential to the market and to the people. And there was one leader and one of the scientists who quit the job and had a startup in the name of Vectrogen Biological Private Limited, Hyderabad. They were ready to invest for that technology, and we transfer the technology. So you can see for that technology, the company the industry startup pays the royalty and also lump sum premia. And every year, once the product goes to the market, the scientist sitting at lab will get the royalty, and that is the benefit sharing. And that is nothing but the bringing Lakshmi and Saraswati together and promoting innovation and bio innovation for entrepreneurship. Madam, you just intimate me the time so that I can stop at right time. I should not go, and I should respect the time also. How much time I have, madam?
Another 20 minutes, sir.
Thank you. So other than this, the innovation related to or intellectual property related to some of the goods and product of the country, like Odisha Rasagola. Being a Odia, I thought I should give a sweet, and this is a beautiful sweet. If you will go visit Puri or Jagannath Puri, you will get this sweet, and this is also registered as a GI product. The community should get benefit. The society should get benefit. We must have to respect the original product and also brand it, because branding is more important today in the creative economy. Other than this, we have the Mysore silk or Mysore products, many GI product, and I think many participants, and in fact Oxford College is there in the Bangalore. If you'll see, there are 20 handicraft, 18 agricultural product, 3 manufacturing goods, 1 food stop, and around more than 42 geographical indication of goods are there, from Mysore silk sari to Mysore betel leaf, and these are promoting bio innovation or the innovation and entrepreneurship to the community. People are getting benefit, society getting a original product, and we need to brand it, and that's also the one of the way of innovation, entrepreneurship, and giving livelihood, and million, I mean 100 startup and entrepreneur are getting the benefit of this product. So this is one of the intellectual property in the form of geographical indication of goods plays an important role to promote, protect, and also keep the sanctity of that product, the originated of the product in the knowledge economy today. So it is high time for bringing industry academy together to improve the quality of academics, because what industry is looking, academics do not know, and academics must have to reorient themselves as per the demand of time and also industry. Today industry needs, and let me also tell you, the other day I was attending one meeting, and also it has been deliberated that the company or the industry like Google, industry like the big Apple, those who are, they are going to set up their own skill and innovation and also institution to use their manpower from that ecosystem, and they may not be come to any university. So you can understand how the corporate are moving toward their own institution, because they wanted to give that kind of skill, and that skill will be the ornament to them. So it is the high time how we can bring skill to the manpower, so that manpower will be the ornament to the market and as the demand of time. So it is the high time, because many institutions particularly are there to connect the dot, funding support, and so it is the high time to bring academia, industry together, academia, government, and industry together, and this is called triple helix. And in that triple helix, we have some funding mechanism for research and development and bio innovation. The way in the biotechnology sector, Department of Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council, other department of Government of India also fund for that, and for which there are many kind of mechanism for the professor to also create a startup also, and that is already approved in the government through the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Even a professor can have a startup, and that is already the approved policy is also there. So this is the opportunity for everyone to create the opportunity from research, development, innovation, and prototype, and making the product available to the nation. And that's our mandate towards the country as a citizen of India. So innovation is a long-term health, and when we are talking about bio-innovation, we have to strengthen the healthy root system, and that healthy root system is there in our academia and institution. So how our academia are there to leverage creativity, innovation, skills, and also work process and intellectual property generation, and that is very important today, because I would like to show you this is the slide of Association of University Technology Manager, United States of America, and how the academic technology transfer benefit the society and economy for the year 2019. You can see the invention, innovation, licensing, product development, new product development, around 711 new product created with 1040 startup form. So you can understand role of academia, role of academic institution, particularly on innovation, and that's the beauty today, and that's ecosystem we need to establish in the changing paradigm. So IPR is the biggest challenge, particularly when we are talking about IoT, blockchain, and particularly IoT technology. I would like to tell you all these technology are coming from various geographical location. There should be a respect to the author and inventor who have created it. And so the IPR is one of the fundamental challenge, and we need to manage and respect. And the piracy and also infringement and violation of IPR is there. And that is the one of the biggest challenge in academics institution, particularly when we are talking about IPR, particularly copyright, patent, and in our society. For that only, we have a great challenge as India. And India, the government of the India has been kept a priority watch list by the US Department of Commerce called Special 301 provision. We have seen India is a 12th mega diverse country in the world, and many biopiracy we have seen in the past, and also that is one of the biggest challenge as far as the IPR, that too on biopiracy, and that too on biopiracy, and also issues related to biological diversity, and also benefit sharing, equitable benefit sharing. So these are the challenges are there, particularly in the IPR and innovation sector, particularly in the biotechnology. Friends, I would like to also inform you that you might be knowing there is a intellectual property dispute between Kerala and Karnataka on Kerala sandal soap and Mysore sandal soap. If you don't know, this is a dispute going on. Again, there is a dispute between Kerala and Karnataka on KSRTC, Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation, and Kerala State Road Transport Corporation. So these are the battle of exclusive right to use acronym in the both states. So point I wanted to inform you is that how IPR has plays an important role in the changing paradigm of innovation ecosystem. We have to look into that aspect, and we have to compliance and respect IP, leverage IP, because there is a benefit sharing of intellectual property from biological diversity. And also we are part of CBD, we have a National Biodiversity Authority, we are part of International Treaty on Plant Genomic Research for Food and Agriculture, we are part of International Union of Plant Varieties. So all these are connected to our biological diversity, bio-innovation, and issues of biopiracy was there, but IPR gives access to a benefit sharing. That's we need to develop, and we need to create opportunity for that. So we have many institutional organizations who are supporting for innovation, and that too on bio innovation already categorically Department of Biotechnology has taken the role, and the BIRAC is playing a very important role for many research and development, and also innovation, and also various grant like Biotech Ignited grant for the faculty, for the startup also. We have National Science Technology Entrepreneurship Board of Ministry of Science and Technology also plays an important role in catalyzing innovation in all sector of technology, Atal Innovation Mission, and also we have a clarion call on Atmanirbhar Bharat for the country towards self-reliance on technology. And we have many policy flagship program. I need to skip some of the slide. So point today is that when we are talking about biotechnology and bioinnovation, we have a Women Scientist program from Department of Science and Technology, that is Kiran IPR program, and women, the MSc, PhD, women who have qualified, they can be women scientists and IP scientists, and also they can go for bioentrepreneurship in managing and mitigating the intellectual property related to biotechnology. Other than this, we have many opportunity, and that opportunity, and we need to create by integrating intellectual property into our institution for human resource, finance, strategy, and marketing, because the HR plays an important role, and every manpower of the institution are ornament. So we need to build them a capacity building on specific intellectual property training, and also managing, because this is one of the subject that are lacking in our academia, and there was no serious on that. And now Government of India, UGC has also asked for that, and advise university to have a IPR credit-based subject. Other than this, we need to brand our institution, goodwill of our institution, and also we can create a positioning. And also, I would like to inform you that when I was receiving digitally, virtually the award ceremony, two organizations got national awards along with me. Like we have the Bangalore-based biotech company and got the national award. That I just forgot. This is Kiran Majumdar shop. I just forgot the name. You can. So they also received national award, and also there was one institution, also one of the University of India, also got the national university. I mean, IP awards for the best university in protection of IP and also commercialization of IP. So we have to create that brand and create the brand of that institution, and also strategy we have to develop to create a patent portfolio, competitive advantage, and also that will give for a company particularly help in merger and acquisition for any startup, MSME and industry. And also we must have to look into the IP monetization, because how we are going to monetize IP, and in the form of licensing, in the form of transfer, in the form of collaboration, in the form of securitization, and also create a balance sheet of intellectual property, because it has become an intangible asset. So friends, IPR plays a very important role, and it's our objective and it's our mission. And we have many technology on life science, biotechnology, agro and food processing, and also various sector are available for startup, for commercialization, and we are doing that. And also for which we are proud, nation proud for this startup and entrepreneur. And that's our mandate and mission, and in making the difference and waste to wealth, those startups who are doing, they are mitigating the challenge of the society and society at large. And other than this, women entrepreneurship program, and particularly biotechnology, there is a growing opportunity, and IoT also plays a very important role in various sector of the technology. So it is the high time how we can leverage, protect the intellectual property, even transferring the Indian technology to various countries, and commercializing the technology, and giving the entrepreneurship and opportunity of mitigating the challenge what we are going through at this time. And all this bio innovation plays a very, very important role. And this is our effort, mandate to protect, to leverage, to mentor, to catalyze, to commercialize, and also bringing the product to the market, so that common citizen of the nation will access and adapt and avail the indigenous technology, and also livelihood to the women and women empowerment on technology. So that is our objective, to connect the dot. And also many more technology, particularly in the biotechnology and bioresource, we have seen in the past, and that we need to do. And that kind of ecosystem we need to establish, because we have an enabling ecosystem at the policy level in India. We have a mission program, we have a funding support and all facilitation, including IP infrastructure and also compliance and the market facilitation. We need to connect the dot and provide many more opportunity, and create a vibrant ecosystem of bio entrepreneurship in the country. And that's the objective of our various government department, to connect the dot and funding support and providing a livelihood and connectivity and collaboration to the institution in mitigating the challenge of the society. And that is our collective effort, collective role in bringing academia industry together to get a fillip. So friends, the problem is never how to get a new innovative thought into our mind, but how to get the old one out. So let's join hand, make the difference, connect the dot, and I am always available there. Our role is to fulfill the dream of Mahatma Gandhi: new skills, homegrown ideas, technology, and self-reliance. And that's the clarion call of Honorable Prime Minister of India: self-reliance on technology. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. My mobile number, email ID is there. Anytime you can talk to me and contact me. Thank you. God bless you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Sahal sir, for your wonderful presentation and thought-provoking talk. and initiative taken by NRDC, Visakhapatnam unit in promoting the innovation. Now the forum is open for discussion. Dear participants, you can unmute yourself or you can put the question in the chat box. So sir is available with us for another 10-15 minutes. You can openly discuss with him. He is very supportive and very good human being. He will support you in all aspects. Whatever the doubt you have in your mind pertaining to innovation or filing the patent or filing the trademark or technology transfer, you can openly ask him and he will be there to answer you for another 10 to 15 minutes. You can unmute yourself and you can ask, or you can put the question in the chat box.
Please take questions. He knows something.
Please take question.
He knows something already.
Clear my question, not this.
Sahu sir, there is one question. So if I want to file a trademark, what kind of support will I get from NRDC?
We will, if it is a startup, we will bear the cost for filing the up to the grant of the trademark. NRDC will bear the cost. So you are getting a free service. There is no financial liability. We will do due diligence. We will, if it is a new trademark or novel trademark, we will, if there is no as such, that trademark search also we will do free of cost.
And what kind of details and documents we should submit?
There is no as such document. We have a one format, a trademark application format that I will send it all the IPR format, patent, trademark, design, copyright. Keep it with you. Any one of your colleagues looks for, we have to send through proper channel, because if they are part of the institution, there should be a institutional IPR policy and benefit sharing, so that tomorrow the institution should not create problem, because intellectual property is a legal right and manpower will come and go. But how the intellectual property we are keeping and benefit sharing, that is important. Today you are there with Oxford University, but tomorrow you may get somewhere or some good opportunity or some, I mean, something got different which you like, you may move. But the IPR is a role of institutional effort, and because of that institution you have got infrastructure support and funding. So the IPR benefit sharing we need to establish, and that IPR policy is very, very important. And I will also suggest you that you should have a IPR policy. Your student, your faculty, your management also respect the IPR policy, because IPR policy is a Bible for everyone to respect that. And that is nothing but the institutional ecosystem. And I talked about enabling ecosystem, so that nobody can go behind registrar or director for that. The policy itself speaks everything. So it will be clear, and also there should be a vision, and there should be a benefit sharing, so that professor will get some kind of project from various funding agency, and he should also get some kind of benefit sharing and royalty sharing. Then only he will do the best. And that's, that's we are talking about promoting and inculcating not only to the student, we must have to inculcate our faculty also. Sir, you are mute. You are mute. I think there is a call from Salmaji. Does NRDC work on regions? No, madam. NRDC is a national organization. We don't have any region specific. It is a national organization, not my organization. It is yours organization and our organization. So everyone have the right, but we have many limitations. But certainly, if we are not doing, we will ask or request other department of other government, our ministry to support you. That's the role of organization. Don't think that I have everything. If I am not capable or not in my hand, I can request ICMR, I can request BIRAC, I can request other department to support. And that's why we will recommend it. Officially, we will recommend, so that nobody can question. There is a question from Salmaji, that what is the support extended to NRI and foreign national? Let me tell you, being a national organization, first to look nation, and ultimately NRI may get, but there is we can discuss bilaterally.
We lost you.
Network issues. Sir, you are not audible.
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
There was a network problem here, so I think I was disconnected. Sir, you are muted. You are mute.
Dr. Shashi Kumar, Joint Director from DSI, also joined us.
Dr. Sasi is our good friend only from DSIR,
Yes,
so we know each other.
Yes. Sir,
Sir,
Shashi
are
Kumar,
you
sir,
there?
please unmute
Good morning,
yourself
sir.
and
Dr. Sasi. Dr. Sasi, are you there, sir? I think he is not able to
Yeah.
hear our voice. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Any query, any question, sir?
Participants, you can unmute yourself or you can put the question in the chat box. Sir is available with us for another 2-3 minutes.
Sir, I think those were the questions. And no more questions we have, sir. So thank you for your valuable and very informative talk. At the outset, on behalf of management, principal, HOD, staff and students of the Oxford College of Engineering, Department of Biotechnology, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Vijay Kumar Sahu for being part of this STTP program and also enriching our participants with the knowledge of IT. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being part of the session.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Sir, at 12 o'clock, can you join for another 10 minutes?
Okay, 12 o'clock.
Yes, sir. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.